Hi everyone, Jan King here again. I was guided to hop on here again and to go maybe a little deeper in showing you my meditation process to connect with the I am inside, the God light inside, the unconditional love inside, the intelligence inside. And as I have shared in other videos, really the process to truly connect to this part of us, this divinity of our being that is God, is to quiet the mind. And it's really a simple process. And I want to take it a little bit deeper if you are so guided. And if you're not, that's okay too. So in this now, or you can find a place at some point and take this a little deeper. We're just going to use the breath. The breath is really and truly the circle of life with Creator. He breathed the breath of life into us when we incarnated here on this planet in polarity. And we had to lower our frequencies to exist here in the third dimension so that we could experience the light and the dark, especially the shadow aspects of polarity. Because when you do dance with the dark and you have experiences with the dark, there is light in the dark. And when you find that light in the dark, then you expand even with more light and more love from the Creator, and you receive gifts. So let's tap into our intelligence, into our God selves within. So just start taking some deep breaths in into your heart space. And I like to put my hand on my heart. And when I breathe in the breath of God within me. And when I exhale, I release all that's not serving me in this now. I breathe in God's love, understanding, and knowing. And I breathe out anxiety, stress, any fear, any sadness, sorrow, anything that may come up of the lower frequencies of emotion. You can blow them out in this now. And then breathe in the light in its place. However long it takes you to do that. And in the meantime, you want to slow down the mind. You can just close your eyes in this now, in this space, and know when a thought comes, your awareness is aware of the thought. That is the God within you. So the more you focus on the thoughts that come, the less they come. Because most of the time people get trapped in our egoic minds that are fear-based. And so we want to transcend that. And so we just slowing down the mind, and it takes practice like I've shared before. But when you reach this space, it is so beautiful to sit without the chatter of the mind. And you can notice the sensations. Just notice, just observe the sensations in your body. You can feel the pumping of your heart, the hot and cold air in the room. You might feel tingling in your fingers, in your feet. You might feel energy moving. Whatever, just observe. And then with our ears, let's notice the sounds without the mind telling you something about the signs. Let the mind stay still. And you're just going to observe the sounds. And you listen to the sounds. Might be the wind blowing. Might be the rain. Leaves ruffling. You might hear a dog bark. A car go by. Birds in the background. Whatever the sounds are, tune into the sounds with no judgment or no activity from the mind. Just observe. Deep breath in. Expand and release. Now we're going to take it a little bit further. Now I want you to notice the silence in between the sounds. That's when you can go really deep into meditation. Go deep into the ethers with sound, with no sound. And when you do this, you're activating the heart energies, the DNA within you, the spiritual DNA, to come alive with you. When we focus on the egoic mind and we operate from the egoic mind, then we operate in the third dimension. When you get into the heart space, into the source light, intelligence of all that is, and you slow down and you stop that egoic mind, and eventually in this space, the higher heart will connect to the higher mind and you will operate from the God mind. That's our goal. And once we start to do that, then we have our own wisdom, our own knowing, and we have the truth about everything. You will have the truth about everything. You cannot be lied to anymore. And you are coming into the higher frequencies of love and light. Because God's love and light is at a very high frequency. And the higher we can expand into those frequencies, the more like God we are. I trust this helps. I want to keep my videos kind of short, but I have a lot to share. If you're so guided to listen, I love you all. Appreciate you all. Much love.